guys, welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing? Thank you so much for tuning. If you're new here, welcome to this channel. Guys, in today's video I'll be giving you guys the breakdown of my monthly expenses, like everything we spend in a month for a family of 4 right here in Canada. If you're really interested in what I have to say, keep watching, guys. Guys, everything I'm going to be telling you today is going to be our expenses for a family of 4. Guys, for rent we pay $1,500, $1,500 every month. So every month we pay $1,500 Canadian dollars every month. So for the rent, we stay in a 2-bedroom and 2.5 bath townhouse. So if you are looking to stay in an apartment, it's going to be cheaper. And also there are some factors also that you can also consider to make this lesser. If you feel that the 1,500 is a bit pricey, because initially when we moved to Canada, we were staying in an apartment, and then it was also a 2-bedroom, but then we're paying $1,300, of which it was inclusive of heat and water. But right here in this townhouse, no bill inclusive. You're going to pay your bills separately. So but for this townhouse, the only thing I can say is it gives you privacy. Unlike if you're staying in an apartment, there's a bit of privacy. So guys, for the rent we pay $1,500, but if this is beyond your budget, guys, another expense is our car insurance. So for the car insurance, we pay $200 every month. Car insurance is very, very important to me. Is as far as you have a car, you don't have a choice. You have to pay for your insurance. Although I don't know how some people do it, but I feel instead of you trying to avoid this insurance, because if peradventure you get caught by the cops, you pay way more. So why don't you just do your insurance and move freely? That's just it for me. But for car insurance we pay so for car insurance we pay $200 every month, of which car insurance, and there are so many factors that determines your car insurance. You can be a new immigrant in Canada and you even pay lesser than this. You might not pay up to this as well. You can be a new immigrant and you pay more. So many factors that insurance companies look into before they arrive at the amount you're going to pay. You know, the type of car you're driving, the area you stay, your driving records, your previous driving records. Then if you're coming from outside of Canada, let's say for instance you're coming from Nigeria, I would advise you to come with driving record from FRSC, then also come with a letter from your insurance company. If you submit that with your application, there's every probability that you will get a better deal. And also for car insurance, if you are new or you're a new immigrant in Canada, don't stick to one company. For instance, you can get quotes from different companies. So once you call a company and they tell you the amount they're going to give you, try another insurance company. Just try to compare and don't just settle for one company and whatever they give you, because this rates varies. So it will be better for you to just window shop with other insurance companies also and go for the best deal. It's another fixed expense that we incur monthly. That these are expenses that are the ones I'm telling you right now, the ones that you can't escape. These are the things you'll be paying monthly. So another one is we have the utilities, which includes gas, water and electricity, and also sewage disposal. So let's say for instance you stay in an apartment, and there's most apartments that I know of, like the previous ones we stayed, water and heat was inclusive with the rent. But for this one, we have to pay for it separately. So for water, the thing is, they give us the bill. Actually, it's usually together, but they split it. Like, you know, the amount you're paying for water, the amount you're paying for gas, which is heat, and you know the amount you're going to pay for electricity. Let's say for instance now during winter, you know, you pay more for gas. Yeah, you pay more for gas during winter, but during summer you pay less. So this particular expense varies actually. So in winter you pay more, while in summer you pay less. And also this one is also determines on, you know, I have a baby, I have 2 kids, two small children. So we put on the heater almost every time. So if you're like a single guy, you're not going to pay up to this. But for this utility, we pay in winter, the highest we paid was $350, while in summer we paid $220. So this varies, it depends. There are so many factors also that determines this. If it's just like a family of two, just the husband and wife, you guys might not incur much, especially with water. My kids and my son waste water like what I can't even explain. So this one you can still try to adjust in some ways, you know. It just depends. But for us, the highest we paid during winter, which was in January, we paid $350 for the 3 of them, while in summer we paid $220. Guys, the next expense I'm going to be talking about is the internet cable, which is the Wi-Fi, yeah, the one we use at home actually. So we're using Shaw cable, yeah, Shaw, and we pay $75 every month. We pay $75 every month, Canadian dollars every month. This one also, please, if you want to, don't settle for one company, just try to get your quotes from different. In this Canada, they negotiate. If you don't negotiate, you just they will end up cheating you, to be honest. They will end up cheating you. So this one too, if you want to buy your Wi-Fi, try to check around. You can try another company. If this company tells you this, just negotiate. It depends on how much you negotiate actually. Yeah, you negotiate, oh, it's too high, just talk to them, sweet talk them. You'll be surprised, like they'll just give you a cut. The next one is the phone bill. Yeah, for the phone bill, we pay $65 every month, just for the mobile internet. So we pay $65 every month, which I pay $25 and my husband pays $40 every month. Honestly, it's cheap, to be honest. This particular deal or this particular plan is very cheap. In short, I think it's the cheapest in Calgary right now. But we are also considering to switch because of some ups and downs. I don't need to say that here. So guys, if you want to get a mobile internet, just try to do your research. By the time you do your Google search, it's going to give you reviews about, you know, the internet, especially in the area you stay, to know if they have good coverage or not. So for this $65, it's actually a very good deal just for the mobile internet. Yeah, but if for instance you decide on getting a phone, it will be higher than this. So this is just for the mobile internet. And the next expense that we're talking about is food. We can't leave this out because this is just the reality. We have to get foodstuffs at home, and you know. So for this expense, every month, like I try to get the average, because to be honest with you, I can't just get a specific amount to spend monthly, because there are some months that you go really high. Like let's say for instance you have to get a lot of African foodstuffs, which usually takes bulk of the amount we spend on food actually. If it was left for just the ordinary groceries, we might not spend that much. But since you're getting African foodstuffs, we tend to spend more. So I just tried to compile the average. This is just on the average for a family of 4. We spend $800 on the average. There are some months that we spend way higher than this, while there are some months that we might just go a little bit below this. But on the average, we spend $800 every month. As the total of this expense comes down to 2,990 Canadian dollars every month. These are the fixed amounts that I know that we can't just do without. There are some other expenses, you know, that I didn't include. Those ones are, let me call them the variable ones. Let's say for instance, eating out. If you have 1 or 2 things to get, you know, all those urgent items that you need to get at home that you didn't even plan for, those ones I put them on the list because those ones are not the fixed one, you know. This the purpose of this video is just to guide you. Let's say for instance you are planning to come to Canada, or you are new in Canada, you know, so you can have an idea of of how much you're going to pay. Then another one I'm going to talk about is the daycare expense. That is not fixed, but we incurred it in January. Initially, in short, let me not say initially, the cost of taking your kids to the daycare here, to be precise, here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, is quite high. It's high, not quite high, it's high. In short, the stuff just reduced, that the daycare cost just reduced recently because the government of Alberta started with this subsidy and grants early this year, January this year. So it has really helped. It has subsidized the amount parents pay for daycares, unlike previous years, So for right now, if you intend to take your kids to the daycare, there's a particular amount that the government is going to pay the daycare on your behalf, and also there's another amount for the subsidy that you're entitled to, that the government is going to pay you. So the amount we paid in January, that's after deducting the grants and the subsidy, we paid a total of $800 for 2 kids. I just want to mention it in case for people that have kids and are intending to take their kids to the daycare, so you can have an idea right here in Alberta. Guys, everything I've spoken about is all the expenses being incurred right here in Alberta, Canada. Alberta is a very affordable province that you can stay compared to some other provinces. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like this video, drop your comments in the comment section. Please subscribe to this channel, guys. Please subscribe to this channel. It's going to go a long way to help me and to encourage me to drop new content. Thank you so much for watching this video, and see you in my next video. Bye, guys.